Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a July favorites. So let's just jump on into that. I never know what thing to pick first, so we're just gonna go with the obvious thing. Today I am wearing a lipstick and this is like the first time I've worn it, but I've been really into darker shades, so I decided to put this on. It is a knockoff, but I really like it. By the way, this is like 100 coats of it though, so it will look super dark. It's because it's 100 coats. Plus, it doesn't really come out the shade in the bottle. This is a knockoff of the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipsticks, and this is supposedly in the color Tulle. And this is what it looks like in the container. Does it even like match? I don't know if you guys can. I'm just gonna get it close. It's not gonna focus, but you can see like what color it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. This is what it looks like. Again, this is a lot of coats, but I found that if I don't put a lot of coats of it on, it like cracks. And right now it feels like almost like I have velvet on my lips. It reminds me of that video that the one girl did where they did like the fuzzy lips. Love her videos. But yeah, so this is my first favorite, even though it's kind of like just like a favorite for today sort of thing. But I included it because I don't usually wear lipstick. Like a lot of the times I'll just put like a lip gloss or one of those plumper things on my lips, because sometimes when I put color on my lips it just kind of doesn't go with my skin tone. Not that this obviously goes with my skin tone, but I don't really care. So I've been wearing like dark shades because I really want it to be fall, because one of my other monthly favorites is that it's been Christmas in July on Hallmark, and I've been watching tons of Christmas movies, and during Christmas a lot of people wear darker shades, so I've been like just feeling that kind of thing. So like I've been doing a lot of like dark lips and dark eyes. This is actually the third time I put on my makeup today because I had a really shitty morning. So I took it off, redid it for a video, hated it, took it all off, and decided to go with just a lipstick and mascara and foundation, which is all I'm wearing right now. But the other lipstick that I had on earlier today is, oh my god, it actually has a name on it. Okay, it's Noya, and it is in the color Currant News, and currant is spelled like, is it a fruit? I want to say currant is a fruit, and it is just like, ugh. It's so hard to tell because it looks like a really dark red, but it almost comes out in like a black. Now how come when I put it on my lips? Okay, so this is how it's coming out, but I swear when I put it on my lips it looks super dark like this, like almost a black. I swear when I put it on my lips it looks almost black. I want to get this off my hand because I know no matter what I touch I'm gonna get like lipstick all over it, which is why I didn't wear that just now and I put this one on because it was matte, and I knew when I was touching things it wouldn't like it won't come off, whereas the other one, when I touch it, like it smears and kind of gets everywhere. So since we're obviously doing like beauty stuff right now, I'll just finish off with like the rest of my makeup favorites. Another favorite is actually a highlighter slash like eyeshadow, and it came from my Ipsy. I don't know why I just paused in the middle of that sentence. It came from my Ipsy bag, and I think it was this month's Ipsy, and it's by a brand that I've never even heard of before called Nomad, and this is the color. This is, okay, I've talked about this before. Did I talk about this in last month's Ipsy or last month's favorites? Because I feel like I've talked about this product like 3 times, but it's in the color either Shockholm or Midnight Sun, which is so weird, but it says it's an illuminating highlighting powder, but like I fucking hate this camera because it won't focus on what I want it to. Not that you can read that at all, I apologize, but I can't tell if it's Shockholm or Midnight Sun, so I'm gonna probably say it's Midnight Sun, but it's just a really pretty highlighter, kind of like a goldy color. I might just really be liking this because I've been really into highlighter lately. Like I haven't been a huge person to use highlighter, but lately I've really kind of enjoyed it, so I've been using it a lot, and since this was a new one, I was using it a lot and it just became a favorite. Probably that's how it became a favorite. The other thing I started using this month, which I've had for quite a long time, since like last Christmas or the Christmas before, because my husband got me one of those like advent calendars, but like halfway through the year, or halfway through the like advent calendar, where it was like the middle of December when he bought it for me, which was still really sweet. But I never used this because I just wasn't a highlighter person, and it is the Benefit Watts Up, and it's just like the little highlighting stick, and I've just been using that. I did have this on twice today, or once today, because the other time I used the other one, but this is all you get now, because shitty day. Oh wait, it's in my lap. The next thing I really liked, I'm pretty sure this has been in a monthly favorites before, but I stopped using it because during the summer, I feel like I'm repeating myself, like I've said this so many times. During the summer, I really hate wearing like cakey foundation, and I feel that liquid foundation during the summer, especially when you're sweating a lot, can get really cakey. So I wasn't using my like liquid foundation. I was using my Bare Minerals, but for some strange reason my Bare Minerals started making my face feel cakey. So really, like, hesitantly, I went back to my number 7 Stay Perfect foundation in my perfect shade, which is like warm ivory. Oh, I was like so devastated because I was super tan from the summer, and I was like, this isn't gonna work. It's just not gonna work. But I've kind of stayed out of the sun just a little bit because it's like, it's too hot to swim right now. Like, it heats up our pool. So I was staying out of the sun, so like my skin sort of went back to like its normal normal color, and I used it and it went on perfectly. It like blended in perfectly, and it didn't leave my skin like cakey. I've put this on 3 times today, and every single time when I took off my makeup, it wasn't because of my foundation. So boom. Usually when I take off all my makeup, it's because my foundation looks cakey. This, I'm like kind of sad that I stopped using it, but I know why. But like now I'm so happy that it like goes back on like just like how I bought it. It's just flawless, and I really like it. It's like, it's not super thick, it just literally blends into my skin. I've never had a foundation actually blend into my skin like this one. I've been using shitty foundations obviously, but this, I love this. So I love that foundation. Next thing, I'm just gonna throw it out there. It was an anniversary present that came in the mail a couple days ago, and I may have opened it early because I knew what it was, and I'm just super happy to have it back. It is my engagement ring. I have this exact ring, and I bought it off this lovely site on Etsy, and I went to a relative's wedding, and I was doing the makeup and hair for the wedding, and I let somebody hold it because I didn't have pockets, and I was like doing makeup, and they put it in their pocket, and they were going to give it back to me, and I realized at the wedding I didn't have it because I actually wanted to wear it for like pictures, because when I got married, I didn't actually have this ring. I had a different ring that broke like literally 2 days before our wedding. So I wanted it to wear in pictures because I realized we were taking a lot of family pictures. And I asked for it, they're like, oh, it's in my jeans, let me go find it. And then they're like, they couldn't find it, and it disappeared. Not saying she stole it, not saying anything like that, but it vanished. So I was without an engagement ring, and I was really kind of upset because like it wasn't an expensive engagement ring, it just had a lot of sentimental value. So I went onto the site to find it, and it was actually on clearance. Like, they were getting rid of it, and they only had a couple sizes. Luckily my size was one of them, so when it came in the mail, I'm just really happy to have it back, which is why it's a favorite. So yay, I'm so happy. I'm just like really happy, because what if they like gotten rid of it altogether and I couldn't get it back? I would have been so mad. Luckily that's not the case. So next thing, we'll just do more beauty because it's like all right here. These are repurchases. I just went and repurchased these this month because I ran out of both of these. And somebody had told me that there was like a Christmas in July like sale at Lush. So I legit went to Lush thinking there was a Christmas in July sale and they were gonna have Christmas stuff. No, that is only a thing in like New Zealand or Australia or something. I went into Lush and everybody was like, we have no idea what you're talking about. But apparently like in New Zealand and Australia, their winter is like during our summer, so like I don't know. The point is, ooh, that was gross. The point is, I didn't get scammed. I got lied to. I went in thinking I was gonna get Christmas stuff, which is fine because I needed to repurchase some things. Two things I repurchased is the refresher. I was so sad about this. I walked in and they had one of the smaller ones, and I didn't pick it up because I walked over to this first. I walked back over to get the small one. The lady's showing this lady around, like one of the ladies that works there, showing the lady around. She walks over and she's like, oh, this is da-da-da. She's like, oh, you know what? I think I'll get that. Picks up the last small one. And I was devastated. I'm like, do you guys have any more? They're like, no, we only have the display ones in the small size. So I had to buy the bigger one. But to be honest with you, it was a better price anyways. So I was mad because I didn't want to spend that much money. But it worked out in the end. So this one doesn't actually like fit in here. I actually cut it in half and put half of it in the smaller container. And the other half I'll just wait till I need it again. Anyways, this is the Refresher Shower Jelly. I freaking love this thing. It's, oh my god, see, mine's all like cut, but it just smells so lemony fresh. I love this scent. If you guys have not smelled this, I remember when I can just feel it on my nose. I remember when I first heard about the shower jellies, I'm like, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Who the heck's gonna use a shower jelly? This girl. I love it. Anyways, I love it. I got this as a Christmas present originally, and I wasn't sure. I was like, my husband got it for me in a pack, and I was like, oh, thanks, that's great. And I smelled it, and I'm like, it smells incredible. It ended up actually being one of my favorite products ever, probably my #2 favorite product over this, which is the Yuza and Cocoa Shower Cream. Fuck. This stuff, my husband hates the smell of it. I swear to god, it smells like an Almond Joy. Even though that's not technically like the scents that are in it, it smells like an Almond Joy to me. If you ever go to Lush and smell this, let me know if it smells like an Almond Joy to you, because I swear it smells like an Almond Joy. Even though it has like orange and chocolate, and those are like the main scents, is like orange and chocolate, but I swear it smells like, you know what, it doesn't smell like, I feel like I've said all this before. It smells like when we used to buy the coconut patties, and they had orange coconut patties and like key lime and orange coconut patties. That's what this smells like to me. That's where it's coming from. Okay, so those last sort of beauty products. Next, let's move on to clothes. Okay, so one of the things I've really been enjoying during July, because July is hot as fuck, is tank tops. I'm wearing one of my favorite tank tops. Usually I just wear tank tops and pajama bottoms, which I'm actually wearing now. I'm wearing the pajama bottoms that I usually wear with this tank top. These are my two favorite tank tops. I have a black one, and then I have a navy blue. I like the navy blue one because I have navy blue and white striped pajama pants that I wear with it every day, and I love them, and it's my favorite outfit in the entire world, and I will never stop loving it. And I hate freaking Florida because it's hot as balls, and summer's a bitch. I cannot wait for it to be fall. I'm probably going to put up fall decorations after this video. That was a lot to say really fast. I'm sorry. Anyways, next thing, I just jump from one thing to another. I've been wanting slippers super bad because I've been spending a lot of time at home in PJs. And I hate putting on flip-flops with PJs. Like, I just want to be cozy. And I told my son, like, will you buy me some slippers? Like, just buy me some slippers. I don't care where you get them from. I don't care. I was thinking about the other day, too. I'm like, he still hasn't bought me slippers. And then yesterday we went to the Dollar Tree. Lo and behold, they randomly had some slippers on, like, a side thing. Like, it was something they just randomly got in. And they had a bunch of cute ones. Like, there's another pair I wanted that were Christmassy, but I'm like, I'm just going to get one pair. So I got these ones, which are also navy blue. And they're white and fuzzy on the inside. And I brought them home, and I was super excited about them. Like, I mean, super excited about them. Because they have, like, a design on them that looks like, sweater. That looks like sweater material, which is so cute, and it matches my favorite pajamas. And I brought them home, and I was looking at them like, are these just like, you can put them on either foot kind of slippers? Because, like, you know how slippers are usually bigger on one side where your big toe goes and they kind of get smaller? These sort of do that, but not really. And then I was looking at them, and they both have, like, the tag on the same side. Like, usually the tag goes on your inner part of your foot. Well, they both have the tag on the same side. And I'm like, huh, that's weird. And then I looked at them, and they're different sizes. One says 4-0 on the inside, and the other one says 3-8. So I'm like, did I just get 2 left feet slippers in different sizes? And I compared them, and that is what I got. But they were $1, and they're barely noticeable, so I don't give 2 craps. I just thought it was funny. I told my husband that this morning because I was looking, I'm like, I still can't figure out which one goes on which foot. Because they're both the same foot. Next thing, we're gonna jump. Oh wait, you know what? I forgot this for beauty. I've been talking on this channel about how I used up all of my favorite moisturizer by H2O Plus, I think. And I have been looking for like a replacement. I've actually been looking for the specific one I had before by H2O, and I can't find it anywhere, which like devastates me. I feel like I've used the word devastates a lot in this particular video. I was really upset because I really wanted to go back to that one because it worked well on my skin. But then I broke down, I'm like, it's been a month and a half without having a moisturizer, and I can see it in my skin. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to buy the cheapest, not like cheapest, but like the least expensive moisturizer I can for my face. So I went to Big Lots. I went to TJ Maxx, and they had this one for like $4. It's by Anne Lorraine. It's called Code of Excellence, and it's just a balancing moisturizer cream. Am I the only other person who like tries to keep things in their box when they're new to like make it feel like, ooh, it's brand new? I've been using this like every day, and I've only been using it for like 3 days because I've only had it for 3 days, but I can already tell the difference in my skin. It just seems happier. Sorry, I forgot that. Fuck, my battery's gonna die. Ah, okay. Next favorite thing is, these are Teddy Grahams. They come in 6 bags at the Dollar Tree, and they come in 2 flavors. You get a pack, 3 of each. It's the honey ones and the chocolate chip. The chocolate chip are amazing. The honey ones taste like real honey. I really like those. They're a great little snack. Next thing, I've been drinking a lot of tea because my throat's been hurting a lot lately. I don't know why. Probably stress. And these are all by Bigelow, and I like the orange and spice, the I love lemon, which is my favorite, and then the cranberry apple. I really like these. I drink these almost every day. Next thing, this is probably my favorite thing that I've gotten all summer. This is my Sharky. His name is Sharky. I bought him after going on a gambling cruise at a store called the Dinosaur Store in Cocoa Beach. Saw him there like last year sometime. Did not buy him because he was a little expensive, because this little guy right here is like $20. Did not buy him originally. Have been thinking about him ever since. Sent them an email telling them I was coming up to see if they had it. Ended up going up a day early. Found him, bought him, been watching Shark Week with him. I fucking love him. Isn't he adorable? He's a little hammerhead. Look at his little teeth. He's so cute. And I've actually been falling asleep with him in my arms every night. Next thing, I love these. I have been using these for a while. They are amazing. These are the Buncho balloons. They're the water balloons where you plug them in and they just fill up 100 balloons in 60 seconds. It is true. They are amazing. The only thing, they don't pop real well. Well, these ones might pop better. They don't pop super well when you throw them because like the rubber band just kind of burst off. Hopefully, because these are actual brand name ones, they will work better than the ones that I bought off of Wish. I got these on sale at Winn-Dixie at Walgreens. They were 95% off, and they were $1.70 something or $1.20 something. One of the two. I bought $10 worth because my husband put a cap on how many I could buy. Woo! Last thing, well, not the last thing. Another beauty thing I forgot. It is a highlighter by Tim 2. It's not a highlighter. It's actually a blush. It's pink. I put it on my cheeks. It looks like a natural little like blushiness. Water. I've been liking to drink water, big bottles of water, because I have been super dehydrated I've been super dehydrated lately, and I find it's easier to drink water out of these big bottles where I can fill it up all the way and just keep it with me all day, rather than the little bottles that I bought because the lids pop off. So I have like 6 of these that I've been filling up and just drinking all day, and I've noticed that I drink like almost 2 of these a day now, whereas I wasn't even drinking like, you know, this much water a day. Another thing, I've really been liking cooking this month. I've been cooking a lot of dinners and I really like it. I really want new pots and pans so I can cook more in my kitchen and feel like I'm doing things better. I haven't been liking baking. I've been trying to bake and all of my cookies turn into muffins somehow or melted messes. So I want to like get up on my baking game, but we'll see what happens. Also really have been liking British Bake Off on Friday nights. It is my date night. It's the one night I usually splurge and have a pastry of some sort and watch British people bake with my husband, and it's awesome. That is pretty much all of my monthly favorites. Also have been really liking Shark Week, if I didn't mention that when I was talking about Sharky. Oh, and this bed set. I'm like rushing so fast because my battery's about to die. This bed set I just bought from Big Lots. It is gorgeous. I love it. It's reversible. It's cute. It was cheap. Love you all. I will see you all in the next video. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!